New and improved features of Office 2010. Now we understand sometimes change can be confusing and even frustrating. But Office 2010 has a lot to offer. Don't let the customization intimidate you. Microsoft Word 2010 has a lot of great new features and improvements. It is a lot like 2007 as far as it has ribbons, but what it doesn't have is, remember the Office button over here, the icon, and you had to click on it to get the drop-down file menu? Well, they brought back the File tab, which is great. The ribbons, which you see here, the Home and Insert, within a ribbon there are groups. Pages, tables, illustrations, links, header and footer, text, and symbols are all groups within this ribbon insert. One of the great features, and definitely will increase productivity, is that you can add your own ribbon. You can add your own tab in your ribbon with groups and commands. I'll show you how. There's two ways to get there. File, Options, Customize Ribbon, or you can do what I like to do and right mouse click on any ribbon and go Customize the Ribbon. Here what you'll do is you'll come down here to the bottom right hand side and hit New Tab. Once you have a new tab, it automatically generates a new group. Remember, you can only add commands to groups and they have to be custom groups. So I'm going to click on my new tab and rename it. Here I'm going to call it Cheryl's tab. And then my group, I'm going to call it, I'm going to rename it again, and I'm going to call it shortcuts because these are the commands that I use all the time. This is where it increases productivity. You don't have to go to each tab and each ribbon to find your command that you're looking for to create your own. I'm going to say OK. Then, with your group highlighted that you created, you come over here and you select whatever it is, whatever commands that you'd like to use all the time, and you add them right to there. It's a great way to be very productive. And say OK. Now if you look back up here, you'll see a new tab, Cheryl's tab. And there's my ribbon that I created. The group with shortcuts, and those are the different shortcuts that I would use, the different commands that I would use all the time. Now, another great feature is that you can take any of the commands and add them to the Quick Access toolbar. So what this does, let me just show you how to do it first and I'll explain what it does. If you right mouse click and you say Add to Quick Access toolbar, it pops right up there for you. Now, no matter what ribbon you're in, you can still get to that Quick Access toolbar and get to that command that you use all the time. Wonderful new feature. There's also Enhanced Themes. Go to Page Layout, Themes on the left-hand side, drop it down, and there you go. A ton of new enhanced themes. Paste Preview. This is one of my favorites. You're going along and you're typing and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I want to copy and paste this somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it. Go ahead and copy and then put your cursor wherever you think you might want it. Right mouse click again and just hover over the paste. You don't actually have to paste. This just gives you a preview of what it's going to look like. And if you don't want it there, you just click off and you find a new spot to put it. Same thing, hover over, and that's what it's going to look like, and that's where you would paste it. Great new feature. There's a document navigation pane. It's under the View tab. On the ribbon, you'll see where it says Navigation Pane. If you click that, your navigation pane of that document will come up. There's more templates now than there used to be. Let me go ahead and click on here. And if you go to Page Layout, if we go to File and New, you'll see there's a ton of new templates that you can choose from. No need to recreate the wheel. You can just go ahead and pick one of these and use it. Another thing that it has is if you go to Insert, Screenshot. Screenshot works a couple different ways. It takes a picture of any part of your screen, or it'll take a picture of a program that's not minimized, that it's behind what you're working on. So if I go like this, it shows me the windows that are open that I can take a picture of. I'm going to take a picture of this one here. I click on it and it automatically brings it right into my document. A huge time saver. And the last thing I want to show you is the background removal. It's right over here on the left-hand side. It's new in 2010, along with a ton of artistic effects that I think you'll enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this tech tip. We'll see you next week when we discuss Outlook.